Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I am here to talk about and review Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This was a 1989 film that was directed by Stephen Herek, and the plot. The plot is we meet Bill and Ted, played by Alex Winters and Keanu Reeves, and these two are the biggest, I don't want to say stoners because you don't see them smoke or do drugs or anything like that. But they're such teenagers. They don't give a crap about anything else really besides their music and their non-existent band and just partying and having fun. Which, okay, I get it. Being a teenager, that's kind of what's important in life. Until you find out that apparently these two being together and their existence is what saves the world, apparently, because George Carlin shows up in a time-traveling phone booth to tell them, hey, you guys need to pass your high school test, you need to stay together, you need to get into college, and you need to get everything going in your lives, because if you split up, then everything falls apart. So that's what these two do. They time travel, they party, they have fun. Now, what I thought of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is, I enjoyed this movie. I did. Honestly, I didn't know really what to expect going into it. I wasn't sure if I would enjoy it because it is one of those movies that seems to have more of a cult following than a huge following. And I thought that maybe I'd be too late to the party, or I thought maybe these jokes would be dated. I found myself chuckling or laughing throughout the movie, honestly. These two characters shouldn't be likable. They should be annoying. They should get on your nerves. And, you kind of understand why the adults and the parents, why they do feel that way. But at the same time, I have fun with them. I like seeing the two of them act the way that they do, interact with each other, talk the way that they talk. I mean, it works. Especially for Keanu Reeves. When you look so many years later, on him especially. Because Alex Winters, I don't know what the hell this guy has done other than Bill and Ted, honestly, but Keanu Reeves has blown up since then. He's been a huge megastar, action star, and done everything under the sun. It's so weird to see that this is where he came from. He was such a bro dude type that it's like, well, at least he was able to get out of that even for a certain period of time. I really enjoyed watching them. There was a lot of jokes that were certainly for the time, a few jokes that I thought, yeah, you definitely couldn't get away with that today. One joke in particular is when you think something emotional happens, the two characters hug, thinking that, hey, we're okay, you survived, you're alive, and so they hug, and then they stop, realize that they're hugging, and they both look at each other and say, fag. Now, I laugh, don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here complaining how dare them do that, but it's definitely something that you can also, again, understand why it's an issue, why it would be a problem, definitely of its time. George Carlin was great here as Rufus. He shows up, he does what he has to do. I mean, you could argue that he could probably have been funnier in the movie, but he was the straight guy. He's sitting here dealing with these two, acting the way that they act. He did the role that he was supposed to do. And this time-traveling phone booth idea, they don't even have phone booths anymore, so it's funny to see how vital and important this one phone booth is. And these characters having to travel through time, they're having to collect all of these historical figures for their paper. I don't know how kidnapping these guys is really going to help them with the paper, but it was still comical and amusing to see them do it each and every step of the way. Characters like Socrates, Abraham Lincoln, even Napoleon, who somehow Napoleon had like a story arc throughout this movie, running around and getting involved in current sort of traditional things. So that was quite amusing. Overall, I enjoyed it. I had fun. I had more fun than I thought I would have. Honestly, it was funnier than I thought it would be. Let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. What do you think of it? Did you like it? Did you grow up on it? Is it something that you just think is an all-time classic? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!